As you travel up the hills, it becomes a little bit more forested. There is a dirt path, not like the nicer cobbled paths that you get around Gilder, that goes through the hills and through the forest.
Okay.
It takes a couple hours to get to the dam site, but the sun is still not quite at its peak.
Mm-hmm.
The air is cold. The trees are shedding their leaves, and they're crunching under your animals' feet as you move along. I would like vigilance checks from everyone.
Didn't I just hear... You know I have everyone roll vigilance checks all the time, right?
Yep. They could be average, but I want a setback for the fall foliage and the tree cover above you.
Okay. Average with a setback.
Yep.
Vigilance check. All right.
2 successes, 1 advantage, 2 failures, 1 advantage.
Yeah, that's good.
1 success, 1 threat. All right. Rabberto and Tekoa. Let's start with Rabberto. Rabberto feels a presence at a distance. He can't quite place where it is, but there is something dead nearby. Tekoa is vigilant. As they're riding, Tekoa's looking around. This is a place that the Necromancer was close to last night. There could be things around. And as he looks around and you get the dam in sight, the tree cover opens up for a minute, and he glances up at the light in the sky. He sees the silhouette of a bird. And as they move, the bird is continuing to fly and circle above the 3 of them.
Oh.
We've got 2 advantages on the table. Any ideas?
For Roberto's next check to roast the crap out of that bird.
It's pretty far away.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, well, I guess let's dialogue a little bit, and then we can figure out what we're going to do with the 2 advantages. How's that sound? Hey, Tullana, Roberto.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think we're being tailed.
Oh, I do have a tail.
Mm-hmm. I
I
understand
like
that.
my tail.
You both have tails of respective origins.
My pony has a tail.
No.
What
We're
form
being
of...
followed.
Oh, somebody's following us.
Look
Don't
above.
look. Don't look.
Well, someone who can be subtle about it, look upwards. It's a bird. It's circling over us.
I want to look straight up. Oh, there's a bird. It's pretty big.
It's not as big as the one that you spotted outside of Gilder
Oh,
2
thank
days ago.
goodness.
But it does look like a bird of prey.
It's probably watching us.
Bird of prey.
So, what do you want to do with those 2 advantages? Your advantage and my advantage.
So I think I don't want it to know we're here.
With an advantage?
It gets distracted by a rabbit.
There is one in our party.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was, at least we know if it was like a scavenger, you would think, oh, okay, there's undead nearby, but that is a predator bird, so.
Well, how about Rabberto goes, Hey, Tullana,
Huh?
do you have your new medallion near you?
Yes.
Oh,
On my person. Here, look.
Will you pull it out? Is it?
It's hanging around her neck. You can see it.
And it's glowing brighter than it was last night with
It's
just...
very bright.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
I think the bird is not alive. It's dead.
great.
We should kill it again.
But it's too high up.
Well, then maybe we need to bring it down here.
But it's following us.
Would you say it's like long range?
It's long range.
So here's the thought.
Mm-hmm.
You can either use your advantages to do something about it, or we could use the advantages to stick to the thicker foliage.
I
Thicker
say.
overcover, you know?
Well, it's going to get us regardless. So I
It's not
think we
getting
should
us,
bring it
it's
close to
following
us.
us.
I think we should try to jump it and have it come close to us so I can swing my axe and kill it.
It's long range.
Like I said, we taunt it to come to us. I know. I can make it. I can take the water from the dam and I can make it all wet so its feathers are all wet, and then it falls to the ground because it can't fly when its feathers are all wet, and it's drenched. So then we can kill it.
But again,
Snare it?
long range.
You could cast long range. It just ups the difficulty.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
but you were hesitant to do that. I'm going to spend my advantage that I want to know if there's anything else around here that I should be paying attention to, or hear something that gets my attention that's important.
You don't hear any. It actually sounds like just a regular forest.
So regular forest means regular forest life actually moving around in this area, not like dead quiet because there's a predator coming through.
Right. No, it's just
Okay.
typical forest life.
Okay.
Sounds you would hear in late autumn in the month of mountain
So
cats.
small birds.
No,
We'll
it
still be
isn't.
tweeting.
Mountain cats?
Yeah, the month's name is Mountain Cat.
I love it. That's awesome. So what do you want to do with your advantage, Tullana?
I think I'm going to use my advantage because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to fight. So I'm going to use it as a boost for my next roll.
Okay, you've got a boost. So as you come into a clearing, Rabberto, you see the bird is distant, but as it swings overhead and it circles, you see it fix you with a milky white eye. The dam is ahead of you. You can see remnants of it on the sides of the river, but everything in the center has been washed away. The ground under your feet is soggy, like water pooled up around here.
Makes sense. And we haven't seen any dead bodies.
No.
The town's over here. Okay.
Other than the one that's in the sky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is there a way I could dispel it? Is there a way to hijack it?
It's going to be a very difficult check.
Would that be like discipline versus discipline to...
Pretty much, yeah.
What if it's a tag team discipline technique with both of you?
What if I use my, water and I kind of trap it and bring it down? And then you can have more of a ability because I'm distracting it.
Tullana's
I want
impulsive.
to do that. I don't care what you say. I'm doing that.
I was going to say, Tullana's impulsive. I don't think there's any what if. It's just, I'm doing this.
I am going to use my primal to try to use the water like a grappling to wrap it and pull it down.
Like an ensnare?
Yeah, like an ensnare.
Like a bind?
Yes.
Okay, so your basic difficulty is 1 purple.
1 purple.
Do
I get a boost because there's lots of water?
No, because there's a talent that lets that happen.
Okay.
A
boost because it's distracted?
It is very much not distracted. It is looking at the
You
three
get
of
your
you.
boost from your advantage.
Let's look at the 3 of us.
Yeah,
okay.
you get your boost from your advantage.
Okay.
You need to increase the range from short to long. So that adds 2 more purples.
2 purples.
So you're at 3.
So you're at 3.
Okay.
And then you wanted
I'm going to
to
flip a point.
grab it too, right?
Right.
So you want to
Ensnare?
get ensnare.
Uh-huh.
That's 1 more purple.
Okay,
gosh.
I'm going to flip a point, and I'm
Okay.
going to upgrade.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no. So we're
Okay.
looking at a red and 3 purples, right?
Yeah, red and 3 purples
And a boost.
and a
And
boost.
a boost.
All right.
Wow.
2 success, 2 advantage.
So what did you do? What did that look like?
So I'm listening to them talk, and I'm sitting there going, we need to do something about this bird, because it looks like it's going to eat us, and it's following us. And, okay, I can hear the squish squish of the water from the footsteps of the horses. And I'm like, oh, there's lots of water. So I'm going to reach with my magic, pull the magic into a ball, and then swing it so that it goes into a long arch, and it's going to circle around and grab hold of the bird and pull it down towards me.
Tekoa and Rabberto are talking to each other about what they should do, and this wet bird just streaks down between the two of them and splats on the wet ground, trapped in Tullana's water, and it's just thrashing around.
And you use your 2 advantages to ensnare it. That works.
Yes.
Oh!
Do something with it.
Rab.
Kill it.
As it's thrashing around, its feathers are coming out, and it is clearly not alive. Bits and pieces are just coming off and floating in that water that's holding it down.
Kill it again. Kill it again.
Yeah.
Allowing AJ.
Yeah. Is there a way that you can trace it back to its source?
Oh.
Like, not really a location.
I have an idea of who it's Necromancer who made it.
Yeah, you do.
Can you...
Wait, I got a question though.
Uh-huh.
I got another question. Is this an animal or is this like a person?
It's an
Oh,
animal.
Bird. Okay. So animals can be turned into undead creatures.
Mhm.
Give me a forbidden knowledge check. 3 purples.
Forbidden. 1, 2, 3. 2
Oh.
failures, 2 advantages.
Okay.
2 advantage then.
As far as you know, it's an animal.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Because then I'm just gonna get it. We're just gonna burn it up. We'll steam it. Yeah.
Gonna do some electricity? It seems to be your thing now.
Wow.
It does.
Finally discovering your magic's true form.
Burned with fire. Yeah, we're gonna face melt this thing.
Oh, you're not going to use electricity?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna use electricity. But, so that's 1, 2, and do I need to do close combat since it's?
Yeah, I think you do.
All right, so that's 3. All right,
Unless you want to spend an action to move back.
can I aim?
Yeah,
I'm gonna aim. Can I use my 2 advantages against it?
sure. I flip.
Oh, you flip.
It is thrashing, and you probably could have been able to tell what sort of bird it is while it was flying in the sky, but you can't tell anymore.
Well,
It's just
Now
trying to
it's-
escape from this water.
it's already dead, so I don't feel bad about this.
Okay.
Hey, 2 successes.
2 successes. So what happened? What did that look like?
Roberto's on Pinto, and he's talking with Tekoa about, we could, I think this is possible, and this is possible, and this is possible, and this ice shatters all over, and we're covered in feathers and ice, and I think it's just instinct that he turns, and then he pulls out his lute, and no, I think he's got because in his description, he's got bells all over. I think he has like a cowbell that he strikes with his thumb, and it sends a lightning bolt out of it.
Okay. And as that bell rings, a shiver goes down Tekoa's spine.
Sorry, I didn't have time for my lute.
That's fine.
have time for
It's
Shredder.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's totally fine. It's fine.
And
Is
the bird stops moving.
Well, I can tell you what type of bird this is now.
it's dead.
It's a dead
That's the
Oh,
bird.
time.
you stole my punchline.
It's a re-dead bird.
All right, well, just remember when we get back to the inns and taverns, I gotta be able to deliver some punchlines, or
Oh, I'll let you have all of them.
or not. It's whatever.
But we took care of the bird. See? Action takes the best. All right. No more bird.
What? What?
Yeah.
So now that it knows that we've caught it, we need to get moving. We need to inspect the area as fast as we can. We need to get back.
And I felt it release to death.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Well, sort of. It's weird.
It's
Is it a
different.
summon?
It's different.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a couple feathers.
It's gone for sure.
Interesting.
But you didn't
Okay.
feel it in the way you usually feel things
Uh,
go
it
to the
feels
rivers.
different than people's.
No, not because it's an animal. It doesn't feel like an animal. You felt animals die.
It was probably being controlled by the Necromancer.
Well, yes. That's yes. It's a construct.
Is it a construct? Could it be a construct? It could be a construct. I don't know. I haven't dealt with many constructs. My people
I dealt with
don't
a
make
really
these
big
type
one
of
last night.
constructs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I hope
instead of
not.
talking about it, you can either bring the dead thing with us, or we can keep moving.
I'm not going to carry all of it. I'm going to grab a few feathers for, an idea
Just
For
later.
like
prosperity's
PSA
sake?
for-
Oh, right.
I was thinking
Souvenir.
fletching, make some
Arrows.
arrows.
Some magical arrows.
That's a good idea. I'm going to grab one feather. Memento. Put it in my bag. Now I have it for future reference. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking around. There's nothing around. Everything seems normal.
Was
other
the
than
water this
probably-
high in this area? Was it like
Wow.
overflowing the pond and
Yeah.
running down the?
Yeah. Let's get a perception check for the area. One from everybody, and we'll just do average.
All right.
Perception.
Good. That's perception. Who does that?
Average is 2.
I don't know. I beefed up my vigilance.
Oh, wow.
Successful.
I have one advantage. Meh.
Okay. Tullana spots footprints. With your threat, they are on the other side of the river. There are many, many footprints.
There's a lot of footprints over there. I bet there was an army over there.
They're heading to the east, over these hills and through the forest to the east.
Look, they're heading over the hills and through the forest. Let's go.
We're not going that way. No, we have.
And I love the fact that we roll the exact same thing. I don't think, while we're
Yeah.
talking about constructs and stuff, she goes, yeah, there's footprints on the other side. No.
We're like, huh? What? No.
Look, there's footprints. Don't you see them?
On the east side?
Over there on the east
On the
side, yeah, on
north
the other
side.
side of the
North
on the
side?
north side over there. See? Right
So
there.
they're not headed towards the town. This is fresh.
No,
stuff.
they're heading
Yeah.
away.
They head towards.
They're in the mud, so
It's kind of
they
recent.
came through here after the water receded.
Oh, jeez. So
Oh, that
basically,
makes sense.
yeah, because he
He
left
probably
the
waited
fight
around
and
in the-
moved. Yeah.
He's
And
watching us.
you know from that battle last night that at one point they just released their hold on the dead that were attacking and let them do whatever they want. And that was probably the point where they retreated.
Yeah, so he's already long gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
We can follow it if you want.
We can, but he's already long gone by now. I mean, we can
We'd
go
have to
that
cross
way.
the river.
Yeah, I know, and we can go across the river. That's not a problem. I
We
think.
could swim across.
No.
Oh, that's right. You can't
Sorry.
swim. My bad.
I mean, you can swim across, and I'll just find a way down. Wait, no, that may take too long.
I only doggy paddle.
Oh, well, your horse can swim.
Uh-huh.
Just hold on tight.
So the army's moving north.
Are moving east.
What's east of here?
You are in vain. There are some hills
Red Reef.
to the east and some cities, some small cities. Greenfield, Willowbriar, Stonewall up to the northeast. There's a big main road that goes from Gilder to Greenfield to the east as well.
That's not good.
But there's nothing we can do about it because we can't get ahead of the army to warn anybody. And can I? Well, I failed my perception check, so I don't think I can ask
You
for
have an
this. But I was
advantage.
going to ask, can I make? Oh, we don't have it in this world. Darn it.
What is it?
Oh, I was thinking warfare, but there's no
Oh.
warfare in this.
History?
What would be your equivalent to warfare?
Yeah, no, they're all green. They're all two greens. It doesn't matter.
Do you have leadership?
Adventuring, geography,
Adventuring?
history, lore, and forbidden. What was that?
I was thinking leadership.
I do have leadership. Yeah, okay, so I'll spin this as a leadership question then. So, judging by the number of tracks that are over there that Tullana has pointed out that we can see in the mud, tweaking this for military leadership, can I get an estimation of the forces, the size of the force that left? And do I need to do a roll?
With your one advantage, I will say that you don't need to do a roll.
Okay.
Your one advantage and skills in leadership. You've been in battle situations. There are at least 100.
Oh, okay.
The space that these footprints are taking up is
A lot.
quite wide. Yeah. It kind of seems like they maybe stalled here for a second and then went into the woods in more of a line instead of the mass that they came in here in.
Huh. Okay. Wait, what do you mean by more of a line? Like they funneled
Like-
down into like a line?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. So quick point of note here. I would say that's about. Almost. It's almost 100 men or beings. Things, just by the size of the disturbance that we have here. It's about 100.
How many do you
quite a
think
bit.
we went up against?
We went up against, let's see, so we had and we had the knock, and we had the bone construct, which could be a lot, but it's one thing. Then we had the ones on the left and on the right of the bank. Maybe 30?
It was between 20 and 30.
Yeah.
Wow, I did pretty good on that.
Yeah.
And a knock and a bone construct.
Oh, they're headed to Greenfield, though.
Well, we need to go to Greenfield.
We do need to go to Greenfield. If they're headed to Greenfield,
How are we going to...
that means they got the ghost hunting school there.
Oh, that's not good.
And they got the cemetery there still, don't they?
Any town that they're going to come across is going to have a cemetery.
No, they got the iron though. So in theory,
Well, Greenfield's...
that's a lot of plains.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to take some time. There's some foothills there, too. They're going to be in the way.
There'll be little communities.
Yeah.
That's a big army.
There's the Red Reef, yeah.
Roberto's got an advantage.
Can I use my advantage to wizard talk to someone in my contact in
No, Wizard Talk doesn't really.
Oh, come on. Greenfield?
There's no phone. There's no magic phones.
How about I don't know. What do you guys?
How about we flip a light side point and an airship is just about to land for refueling?
Well, there is Gilder.
I mean, they are airships around. They're rare.
They are rare, and we're a ways from Earth.
Well, one good thing. Well, one bad thing. One good thing. One bad thing already has a knight's head start against us. Dead aren't. Question: do they move very well during the day?
No, they don't.
Oh, so they just like shut down during the day? Or how's that work?
Sunlight
They'll
burns them,
want to
doesn't it?
find some cover of some sort.
But
Whether
they're
it's
going into the plains.
deep for that, yeah, that's going to be tough. This necromancer has to have some sort of plan, but
Oh.
they want to be in shadow during the day. However, it is late autumn. We are
Overcast.
getting into winter solstice territory, so nights are long,
And
shadows are long.
forecast.
Okay, so he's banking on overcast and the solstice kind of to drag things on so that he can make more time at night.
Mhm.
But that also means he's probably gonna find a settlement or something in between here and Gilder, because Gilder takes a day or two in order to get to. Or Greenfield.
Yeah, the
excuse
guild
me.
is to the south.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greenfield is how long does it
You
take?
should-
Greenfield?
Riding well, you can get to Gilder in a day.
Anybody want to make a undead check on how fast undead can move?
It's like
timing-wise?
it's like a week-long trip to Greenfield, isn't it?
Greenfield is.
I mean, I see Greenfield on the map.
We're gonna get real technical here. It's about 140 miles from Gilder to Greenfield.
Wow, that's pushing the horses hard. Oh boy.
But yeah, it's
So-
a bit of a journey.
All right. What evidence do we have that we could persuade the tower that there's an army moving?
So it's going to take 30 hours for on foot to get there if you went straight through. 40 hours. Or 30 hours, excuse me. 4 miles an hour. 120 miles. So a day, basically. Yeah, I mean,
It's a good road too from Gilder to Greenfield.
but from
it's not.
here out in the plains to Greenfield, it's not. Sorry, I'm focusing on the speed of the army.
It goes at the speed of plot.
Well,
Okay.
and yeah, the
I'm
speed of the
glad you
necromancer.
asked.
And it depends if they want to take out anything along the way too. So
Uh-huh. Again, they would have to hold up during the day in
and how
something.
stealthy they want to be.
If their plan is to get to Greenfield and do something, which is where the thing that we were told from Caleb, the riddle. That's the
Yep.
one thing. The other R word. He wants us to go there. We got to go there.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, AJ? I know you're thinking some plan here.
I have a book, and I'm not done reading it yet. Is there a way to travel through death and get somewhere else, pop up somewhere else?
No. You know that when you go into death, your body does not come with you.
Can I spirit and pop out somewhere else?
Can you spirit to Hans and force him to tell somebody? Oh wait, he's in a closet. Whoops.
Finding Hans is going to be very, very difficult.
I like what you're saying, though. I like the
Yeah,
idea.
you cannot enter with your body in one place and exit your spirit form elsewhere.
Unless I want to possess something?
No.
Oh gosh. Then the Adventures of Possessed Rat.
Just making notes.
What are my limitations, DM?
For my advantage,
Forgot you had an advantage.
I did. Is there a trade route that we can shortcuts, fast travel of sorts?
There's an unfinished rail line that is currently being built between Gilder and the Iron Tower. It's not as clean and nice as a typical road, but it probably would intersect the path that this necromancer is taking.
But we have to get back down to Gilder in order to
Yeah.
use it.
And then if it doesn't intersect the path, then
Okay, so
Yeah.
Well, they're transversing mountains, right?
just hills.
Hills.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not huge.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rab goes, all right, this is kind of what I'm thinking. This is kind of what I'm thinking. If we can get back to Gilder and somehow inform the Iron Tower that there's Vane was just hit and that we noticed that there's a bunch of foot soldier undead going towards Greenfield, roughly 100. Maybe they can send out people and
Okay, and help, because we can't really take on 100. I mean, I would, but
I know Tullana could probably take out a third.
she could take out 50 of them. Yeah.
I think I can take out 10 max.
You guys have such confidence in me.
Yeah. Well, you're very energetic. You have energy, of course.
Yes.
All right, we got to get back to Gilder and inform somebody. You know.
So let's do that. So no, I agree with you. I see what you're saying. So if we book it back to Gilder,
we're currently faster.
Yeah, we're currently faster than them. If we book it back to Gilder, then we have time to warn somebody. We need to stop at Vane first. And hear me out. I think we need to get somebody in Vane's, whoever the highest person we can get, we need to get somebody's signature off on verifying what we're about to tell Gilder. Because if we just go to Gilder and tell them, they're not going to like talking to us because you know how they are.
Yeah, I know. And they just lost a tower, and they're going to be extra upset.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be in the conversation room. You're going to be in the conversation room.
I don't really,
what do I have in me?
I'm just, well.
You have lots of guts.
That's right.
And strength. And a heart.
Well, the main problem that we have is my occupation and your infestation.
Wait. So what you're telling me is, we both turn and look at Tullana. You're going to have to be our spokesperson.
Okay, where are we going? I like speaking. I can do a great job.
It's either going to be epic or it's going to be a disaster, AJ.
I'll make lots of friends.
I'm down for it.
So we're already turning around and we're heading back. So we're going to hit Vane.
Ride, Pinto, ride.
It doesn't take long before you see the bridge town of Vane in front of you. You're able to get...
Because we're going downhill, so it's a little bit faster.
Yep. You're able to get back in the same way that you left. And as you begin crossing the bridge, Tekoa feels that familiar pit in his stomach of being over water.
How weird. Now I'm feeling it.
Yep.
All right, just practice your breathing. Just practice your breathing. We've gone over this. Practice your breathing.
Okay, yeah. Why? It was fine earlier. Why
Breathe through the belly. Breathe through the belly.
Okay.
Is it a little... I don't know, maybe... In through the gills. Expand the diaphragm.
Okay.
It's okay. Do you want me to catch you a fish?
No, I'm good. Let's get across the bridge. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Hello, people.
You get across the bridge, and it's on the other side. You're still over the water. This whole town is over the water.
Of course, yes.
And it just, it's not a good feeling. But you make your way to the center of the town where that newly lit sun lamp is. And the other tallest building in town is the Burgermeister's office.
What?
The Burgermeister.
The Burgermeister.
The Burgermeister.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've not heard this term before.
Burgermeister is a German word for the master of citizens.
Oh, okay. Wow.
The mayor.
All right. The mayor. I love that name, though. That's awesome. All right, cool. So who's going to go talk to the mayor? I think I'm going to hang out. Okay, we need to go and... Do we see... Oh, what's his name? Vern's? Where's he at?
Vren,
yeah.
Not immediately. I mean, you could try and find him if you really wanted to.
Okay, well, how about this? I'm going to go try Vren while you two go and talk to the mayor. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Is it okay, Rabberto?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get something up. I just need to be focused on this, and that way I can check in with him because he asked us to, and then I can also send him over to the Burgermeister. If you have any issues, then he'll be reinforcements.
Yeah.
Not saying you'll have any issues. Smash cut 2.
Yeah, smash cut 2. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Other Place. Loving the show and want more? Be sure to leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts, and stop by our Twitter or Discord to say hello. The Other Place is a production of Nightcast Creative. Visit nightcastcreative.com to find out more about us and the shows we make.